Whispering Breeze Inn, where the party has a very practical problem. They survived a deadly first adventure, but now they are broke, sitting on a pile of mysterious garments and babysitting a strange magical skull. They need cash and they need it fast. Counting going in public carries risks. As they wait to fence the clothing to a gnome contact named Susbert, Ophelia and Heron realize something unsettling. Every other patron in the room is avoiding eye contact with their table. The tension is so thick, Heron whispers she feels like they are about to be eaten. Before the negotiation even begins, Heron quietly touches Chase's shoulder, casting guidance to steady him. Chase takes the lead, framing the sale as a scholarly interest in the garment's cultural origins rather than a simple exchange of goods, asking for time to sketch the clothing first. The tactic works. Susbert is thrilled, aptly modeling a gold-woven linen blouse.
She reveals the clothes actually come from the Isle of Sephora, a cold northern continent rumored to be the land of giants. She pays the party handsomely, leaving them with 25 gold pieces each. But the cheerful merchant suddenly drops her smile. When Jace slides over the recovered invoices, Susbert freezes on the ones marked with the initials F.A. Her reaction is unguarded and furious, cursing them under her breath before quickly forcing herself to compose her features. The party successfully fenced their goods and secured their finances. However, they are now moving forward with a massive blind spot. They have no idea who or what F.A. is, or why those initials carry such a potent threat to a wealthy merchant. To figure out exactly what they are dealing with, the group heads to the Shield and Quill Library the next morning. Jace sets out a prioritized research agenda, with Heron stepping in as his research assistant to help dig through the archives. Their first major discovery involves the strange skull Jace brought back from the bone room. The library texts identify it as a protective abjuration artifact, known as the Skull of Cohesion. This diagram illustrates exactly how the artifact functions mechanically. Normally, equipping heavy armor takes 10 minutes. The Skull of Cohesion projects a magical field that halves the time required to put on and take off that heavy plating, slashing that time down to 5 minutes. Jace immediately hands the skull to Heron, calling her Grandma, and noting she'll get the most use out of it. The second target is the creature from their previous battle. The research reveals it is a Bone Raider, a wild fey creature unaligned with the summer or winter court, appearing as a sharply dressed silhouette with long limbs and a slightly too small head. These predators start by eating small animal bones and escalate their diet toward humanoids. They build loyal minions through charm, and then brand them by surgically extracting a specific bone shared across the whole group. Ear bones are considered a rare delicacy. The goblins from the previous day are the scavengers, not the masters of this hierarchy. The party is now fully aware they are tracking a highly calculated, physically mutilating fey predator. This disturbing revelation leads Jace into the final area of library research, fey lore. He uncovers a poem titled The Choice of the Half-Fey, which connects directly to Ophelia's unsettling personal crisis from the tavern the night before. This diagram illustrates the changeling's forced choice. Unable to stay in the middle, they face two paths. The mortal path brings love and joy, but their innate magic fades. The fey path offers moonlight and dreams, but their mortal ties dissolve entirely. This echoes the moment in the tavern when Ophelia asked Susbert what happens when a changeling embraces their fey side. Susbert looked directly at Ophelia and answered, almost inaudibly, "Whatever they are." Ophelia reads these lines and sees her own future reflected in them. The poem isn't an abstract history. It is a description of the choice she will eventually be forced to make. The party finds a new equilibrium. They leave the library with more coin and better gear, but they are also burdened by unanswered questions. In the face of that burden, Heron offers support to Ophelia. She suggests that people who demand definitive, binary choices usually lack the imagination to comprehend existing in between. The mystery of F.A. remains. The party still needs to learn why those initials can turn a joyful merchant into a person of singular fury. And Ophelia must still reconcile her mortal life with the fey blood she carries. Armed with their research, the party agrees on their immediate next step: They are taking this newly acquired knowledge straight to Susebert's home the following day. Surviving Scheideweg requires winning street fights, but keeping power means navigating politics and the inevitable personal fallout that follows every new discovery.